Hey guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. Today I have the first update in my project pan Roulette. If you haven't seen the intro to this series, then definitely check it out if you want to see why I've chosen the products that I have. However, if you're all caught up, then I'm really excited to share the progress on this project with you guys. And if you didn't know, this project is actually a collaboration with my friend Alexi. She made a spreadsheet with all of the different categories that we are using for our roulette. And if you haven't checked out her channel already, I would highly suggest that you do. She's super creative. Her project pans are very inspiring. And I definitely think that you guys should check out her channel and subscribe to her if you haven't already. I think that you would really enjoy her content. So the first product I want to talk to you guys about is the NARS Pro Prime Smudgeproof Eyeshadow Base. And this item I selected in the A Product You've Used Up category. I actually ended up depotting it into this little sample pot. I figured I would do this just so I could really track how much I had left. So I took a picture when I depotted this, but I hadn't done that before I filmed the intro. I thought about it actually a couple days into the project, and I'm really happy that I put it into this little container because it's giving me a lot more motivation to use it up. There really isn't a lot left in here. It's taken me about like a year and a half, I'd say, and I took out the stopper probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and yet this product is still trucking on. I feel like the progress is really slow going since I have quite small eyes and I actually don't wear eyeshadow every single day. But I'm really happy that I can really track the progress on this guy, and I'm excited to show you guys how it will look in the next update because I'm going to continue to use this for the remainder of the project. The next product I have to talk about is the Bite Multi-Stick. This is in the shade Mochi, and I have been loving using this color. This was actually from the category A New Item in Your Collection, so I'm really happy that I've been utilizing this in this project because it's given me a really good chance to use this deluxe sample. I've been wearing it as both a lipstick, a lip stain, and as a blush. I feel like not a lot of progress has happened. I just think me and lipsticks, we don't work for panning, because when I scroll this down, it's actually still over the top of the packaging there. However, I've been enjoying it. It's a really good everyday sort of red for me, easy to apply, has a nice like almost balmy kind of texture, so it's super comfortable. I feel like it's really easy to touch up during the work day, and I have been really enjoying it, so not upset that it's taking a while to use up, but I can't believe that this is just a deluxe sample. And yeah, hoping to make a little bit more visible progress in the coming months, but we will see how that goes. The next product I want to share with you guys is the NYX Eyebrow Powder Pencil. I'm not really sure why they call this a powder pencil because it still feels quite waxy like a traditional pencil. But whatever, the naming is whatever. But actually this product is really nice. I selected this one because it was a product I haven't used much. And I'm really happy that I'm using this project as an opportunity to use this. For the last few months previous to this project, I had been using just an eyeshadow through my brows. And this is a totally different result. I've been loving this alone or in combination with the powders. I feel like, again, because this was a product that I haven't used much, not a huge amount of visual progress. I have sharpened it a fair amount of times now, actually, just to keep that edge really nice and precise. But I have been really enjoying this, and I'm glad that this project gave me an opportunity to use it instead of just gravitating toward the eyeshadows in my Roulette Unzip Gold palette, just because I was trying to pan that palette. But yeah, really happy with the progress on this so far, and the fact that I'm utilizing something that was otherwise unused in my collection. I have another product from NYX here. It is the Liquid Crystal Liner, and I selected this for the category that is a sparkly product. Really challenged myself by picking this guy out, but I actually feel like I'm making pretty good progress on this. I have been learning to incorporate it into a lot of looks. I have been wearing it to work, just kind of like packed into the inner corner here on the inner portion of my lid. I have that on today, but I've also been layering it on top of more dramatic eyeshadow looks, like in the center of the eye or just underneath my lower lash line. So I actually have been using this quite a lot, which is surprising because it otherwise went not unused in my collection, but rarely used in my collection. So really, really happy that I decided to add this over like a sparkly eyeshadow or metallic liquid lipstick. Really happy that I selected this guy, and I feel like there's some pretty good visual progress happening on this one. Up next, I want to talk about the category A Product from Wet n Wild, and for that category, I chose this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I really wanted to focus more so on both of these eyelid shades, and I actually have made pretty good progress on the green one here. I hit pan probably a few days actually into the project, which surprised me, but I have been loving using this green. I feel like it's so nice for this time of year. Actually, all these shades are perfect for the fall time, and as of late, I have even been going into this crease color here. I've tried this brow bone shade here, not really a fan of it. I feel like it doesn't do much for me, but I've been getting a ton of use out of this like brown blue definer shade, and then the brow bone shade I have been reaching for a lot as well. I've definitely grown the pan on this more peachy eyelid shade, and I want to continue to utilize these two eyeshadows as well as just continue to get more use out of the palette. So I won't be rotating this out of the project quite yet, but if I feel like I've made a lot more progress by the end of next month, then I will probably rotate it out at that point. But I have been really enjoying using this, so I want to keep working on it and see how much more I can do. The final product I selected for this project is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and I chose this for the category A Product You Aren't Sure If You Like. Unfortunately, I actually don't like this primer. It took me only a few uses to realize I don't agree with this primer. It's not that my skin is breaking out like I originally thought maybe I had put this to the side because of, but actually I just don't like the way that this product performs. I feel like it does, unfortunately it does absolutely nothing for me. I think it may help my foundation go on a little bit smoother, like the application, but it definitely doesn't help with the longevity. It doesn't help with even the final look of my foundation, and in fact I think that that slip that it gives to apply the foundation keeps my foundation from setting properly, and it just does not work for me. My skin has a little bit of an oily tendency, not every single day, but there are definitely times when my skin gets very oily, and I am a glasses wearer at work, so it just really rubs my foundation off around my nose. Like, it does not help with any of the performance of my base whatsoever, whether I wear a powder foundation or I wear a liquid foundation. So I'm gonna have to declutter this guy from my collection. I've been forcing myself to use it the majority of this month, and I just don't see the point. I would rather work on another primer in my collection. So unfortunately, this is gonna be decluttered. However, that means I get to choose another product for this project, and we're going to do that right now. So just as I did in the intro, I just put through variables 1 to 38 in random.org, and I'm going to generate a random number. And I generated number 33, and that is product, the category is something overrated. So that's interesting. I'm going to go take a look through my makeup collection and select the product that I'm going to rotate into this project. So I'll be right back. So I just selected the item for the overrated product category. I chose to go with the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and it's not that I think that this item isn't good. I really do like this product, but I felt like it was super hyped for a long time, or not even for a long time, actually, for quite a short time. To be honest, it was really, really super hyped. Like, it was said that it was like the best powder ever, and when I purchased it, I expected it to like erase my under eye wrinkles or something, which sounds so ridiculous. And yet I just think that this product performs well, but it doesn't perform any better than just using a pressed powder or any other powder in my collection. However, I run through this so quickly because it is loose. Like, I have had this for probably 6 or 8 months or something like that, and I've used more than half of the product, I feel like, and I don't reach for this very often. I actually reach for this maybe once a week, and this is how much I used. So if I work on this in the project, I will be able to get this out of my collection fairly quickly, I think, because it just wastes a lot of product somehow, even though the packaging is really nice in the sense that there's a stopper here so you can pour out the product. Like you can just see like a ton of product just flies out no matter what, and when you go to pour some like into the cap, you're always going to lose a little bit of product this way. So that's absolutely everything for my Project Pan Roulette update. Oh Lou, you gotta get off of there. Look at this guy. Oh my baby, you're just goofing around, huh? I don't know what Louie's doing here, but anyway. Oh, thanks. Bye. So that is absolutely everything for this video. Like I said, this project will run until the 23rd, or just around there, the 23rd of December. So that means that we have one more update in a month from now, and then finale in 2 months from now. And I'm very excited to continue to use these products in the coming months. And I'm hoping to be able to rotate a couple more products out depending on progress. If you guys had the same experience with the e.l.f. primer, please let me know so I don't feel like I'm crazy. And if you have any suggestions on other e.l.f. primers to try that might work better for my skin concerns, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, let me know what kind of products you guys are panning for the rest of the year. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear what you guys are working on. So yeah, let's chat in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.